guys, it's Amber. So today I'm going to be doing an almost full face or first impressions for you guys today. I bought a bunch of new makeup, got a bunch of new makeup for my birthday, so I'm going to test it out and try it all out today. I'm super excited. It's stuff I've never used and always wanted to try. So let's just jump right into the video. Oh, disclaimer before I say that though, I have a new lens and I also have new soft boxes. My lovely boyfriend Luke bought me soft boxes as my second birthday gift, so that is why the lighting is so fabulous now. So I'm in a new filming room, I have a new setup, I'm so stoked, I'm super excited. So if the quality of this video is a lot better and you're enjoying it, please give this video a thumbs up to let me know or leave a comment below. Anyway, enough of me rambling, let's get into these first impressions. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is primer. This is my Stila One Step Correct. This is the tester size. I've never used it before, and I also want to try the Professional. I got the Professional Pearl Primer. I have heard really good things about the normal one, but I really liked the luminosity that this one gave to my skin, so I'm going to be trying this one today. So I'm going to start by putting some of the Stila One Step Correct on it. So this has like a peach colour, a lilac colour and a green colour. Oh, that's funky. Oh, I think I put too much on my hand. But that's a funky colour. It feels really hydrating. First impressions is it feels very hydrating. It does have a bit of a tacky feel on the skin, but that's good because it's going to make other products sit really well on top of it and like stick to your face. That sounds bad, but it's not. And I do feel like it's maybe made my face look a little less dull and a little less red, but I guess it'll come like the knowing if that's actually happening or not will come with more usage of the product. Now I'm going to be putting on the Professional, the Pearl one. This says oil-free, lightweight, silky, soft pink. So let's have a look. Oh, yep, little seal on there. Ooh, that's definitely... I put way too much on my finger, but I just couldn't stop. It was pretty. So this is what the product looks like. Very... Ooh, yeah, it's... This is like my L'Oreal primer. Ooh. This is quite scented though. It feels really nice and silky, I do have to say that. Definitely does. Glides over the skin really nice. So the reason I wanted this primer and bought this primer is because I wanted to see how good it was at filling in my pores and fine lines. So I guess the real test will come when we put the foundation on. When you're blind and you can't see because your monitor is too far away. So the foundation I'm going to be using today is my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Now I actually have already used this once. I did a first impressions and review on it. That should hopefully be up soon, so if you want to go and watch that. If it's already up, I'll put a link above here, and if it's not, it'll be coming very soon. So I had, I don't want to spoil the review, but I had a few mixed feelings about this, so I'm going to try it again today with this primer combination and see how it works. I also used a sponge to apply it last time. I always use a sponge to apply all my foundations, but today I have some new brushes that I want to try out, so I might be using those to apply, or I should maybe stay safe and like use a sponge. I'll think about it. So I'm not going to risk the biscuit and I'm going to use a sponge to apply this, so let's see how it goes. I already know that this foundation is quite a thick foundation, so I know it covers quite well. It's definitely looking quite flawless already, and this colour is like an absolute perfect match for my skin. You can definitely see the two sides of my face where I've already put like a little bit of foundation on. This is one little layer of one dab into the foundation, and that's the coverage already, which I think is really good. Now that is one layer on my face and I'm absolutely loving the coverage, so let's just keep going over like a few like spotty areas. The only thing I found when using this foundation, and like even I'm finding now, is that because it's so thick you do use quite a lot of product. I definitely feel like this foundation's performing a lot better with the primer combination I have just used, and obviously my texture is a little bit better today. I did a face mask last night to make sure that my skin wouldn't be as texturized and bumpy and pimply, so that's why I think it's also looking a bit better. But I also think the primer, the Professional especially, is making my skin look really smooth, and I'm absolutely loving it. Okay, so that is around 4 pumps foundation for a full face. That's 2 layers as well. I really love the coverage. Obviously there's a few blemishes that need to be covered up a bit more, so I'm going to be putting some concealer on now. Unfortunately I don't have a new concealer. That is one thing I don't have, sorry. So we're going to be using my good old Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So that concealer has blended absolutely fine on top of the foundation. My skin, I feel like looks really, really flawless and I'm absolutely loving it. So now I'm going to move on to under eye concealer. I don't have a new concealer as I said, so I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master Conceal. And to apply that concealer, I'm going to be using this flat brush. It's just like a big flat concealer brush. Now this is one of the brushes I got from my boyfriend's parents for my birthday. I got a brush set from them and it's just got this really lovely pinky mauve handle on it. I haven't used them yet, so we're going to see how good they are. So it's not only a first impressions on makeup, it's a first impressions on brushes. Oh, that was really good to do the bridge of my nose. That made a really nice thin line. Yeah, I'm actually liking this brush. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just a nice flat little brush. It's got quite thin edges too, which I like because I can get like a really as I said, like fine line on my bridge of my nose, which is good. And now it's time to blend because I look crazy. Okay, so that all blended out really, really nicely. I feel like my face looks really nice and bright in the center, and I'm going to set it with a powder. I really want to get the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, but Laura Mercier is not being sold in Australia anymore, so I'm not sure where I can get it. So if you do know where I can get it, the shipping's not too expensive, please leave it in the comments below for me because I really want to try it. And I also wanted to get the Too Faced Born This Way powder too, but today I'm just going to be using my Rimmel Stay Matte like usual. But that will be a good test to see how well this foundation works with other powders that I'm used to working with too, and I'll know how it I know how this powder works with other foundations that I love, so we'll see how it works with this one too. Okay, so powder is on. I really feel like my face is looking really flawless, really, really nice. I'm absolutely loving it. Obviously, like blemishes like this and this on my cheeks and chin are a little bit more hard to cover up because they're raised. You're never really going to cover up any like raised areas of textures. Smooth ones are a bit easier to cover up depending on how obviously defined the texture is, but these will never really be covered up the same. So, you know. So I'm just going to be using this brush to wipe away any excess powders. Okay, so that was absolutely fine, no problem with that brush. Now I'm going to be using another one of the brushes that Luke's parents got me, and it's just a tapered, I'd say it's more like a blush brush, but I'm going to use it for bronzer and blush. And I'm going to be using my new Benefit blush bar to do my bronzer and what's the other one? Blush. So I have done a first impressions and review on this palette, so if you'd like to go see that, I will link it above me. So I have already tried this, but in my review I did say that I needed to try it again because I was a bit iffy about it, so that is why we're using it today. So I'm going to be starting off by taking the Hoola bronzer down here. This is definitely a pigmented one. Oh my god, all my little baby hairs are just going to really annoy me right now, aren't they? I did put a bit too much on just there. I really do feel like this product or these products in this palette blend out super, super nice. Already, as you can tell, it's just bringing colour to my face and baby hairs onto my face. I think this colour for a bronzer is absolutely lovely. I think it really complements my skin personally really, really well. And the good thing is also you don't need to use a lot of product because it is quite pigmented, so you'll be saving a lot of product in the long run, because you won't have to keep dipping back in about like 10 times. This brush is also doing a really good job of blending this out quite nicely too. Okay, so I feel like that bronzer brings such a lovely, lovely, really warm tone to the face. I absolutely love it. I'm definitely going to be using that bronzer a lot more, so now it's time for blush. I'm going to be using the same Benefit Blush Bar palette, and I'm going to go in with Dandelion first, which is this shade down here. I'm just going to be using the same angled brush. I really feel like that blush just brings such a natural, nice, rosy glow to the cheeks. So because my texture is looking pretty good today, I'm actually going to dip into Gold Rush, which is this one in the middle here. I'm going to be popping a tiny bit of that on my cheeks to see how it looks. It has a bit of a gold undertone, obviously Gold Rush though. Okay, so that is Gold Rush and Dandelion on my cheeks. I feel like my cheeks look quite glowy. It's making my skin look like natural. It's like a normal sort of like glow from within, like the redness you would normally have in your cheeks. I'm not good at explaining things today. So now I'm going to be moving on to eyeshadow. So I bought this for myself. This is the Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust Eyeshadow in the shade Solstice. Oh, I love that name. So this is like a liquid eyeshadow. It looks like this. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous. It's got like green and gold, pink reflex through it, and I really want to use this today. So that's what it looks like on my hand. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. So I'm just going to zoom you guys in so you can see, and I'm going to move on to my eyes. So I'm going to be using my Chi Chi Spices palette today. I haven't used this in a while and I absolutely love it. So we're going to be using that as our base eyeshadow, and then we're going to be putting that Solstice colour on our lid. This palette is kind of dirty because I use it all the time and I love it so much. But I'm going to be going in with this brown shade right here. This is going to be my transition colour. Now because I want a bit more of a pinky colour, I'm going to go back into my Chi Chi Aphrodite palette, my good old and trusty Chi Chi Aphrodite palette. I would use my spices, but it's a bit more orange based, so I'm going to be taking this peachy shade right here from the Chi Chi Aphrodite palette. I'm just going to be running that through my crease. Now to make this more pinky, I'm going to be taking this shade down here in the Aphrodite palette. It's like a nice hot pink kind of colour. Now that I have that colour on, I'm going to be going in with a deeper shade to smoke out my outer corner, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here from the Chi Chi Aphrodite palette, and that's just being put on a smaller, more tapered brush, and this is going right on the outer corner. Now I'm going to be blending that out because it looks quite harsh. I'm just going to be using a nice fluffy blending brush. Okay, so now that we have our gorgeous eyeshadow on, that's all smoked out and nice. This is actually the first Urban Decay product I'm ever using, so now we're going to go in with the Urban Decay Moon Dust Eyeshadow in the shade Solstice. Again, it just looks like this. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to be doing like kind of like a half cut crease with this. So I'm kind of nervous actually. I've never used a liquid eyeshadow before. Whoa, that's so pretty. Holy crap. Wow, that's so pretty. Wow, that is absolutely gorgeous. You definitely don't need a lot of product too, because the brush has a lot of product on it already. Wow. My god, I can't get over how pretty this is. You know it's pretty when I do a high pitched voice. One thing I am already noticing, is that this has like dried down, and it's actually making my eye feel quite heavy and like crusty, like it feels like it's shrunk my eye down. It's kind of a little uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, now that I've moved it around, it's not so bad. Maybe I just need to like... No, it still feels quite heavy on my eye actually. I like it because it's really pretty, but I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to see how this goes because it feels super heavy on my eye. Okay, so I do have to say that this shimmery liquid eyeshadow stuff feels quite heavy on my eyes, and crunchy. I don't know if that's because I put too much on or what the deal is with that, but it does feel quite heavy. So I'm just going to be doing my lower lash line. I'm just going to be using the same colours that I used previously. Now that my lower lash line is done, I'm just going to go ahead and fill my brows in off camera because I don't have a new brow product. And then I'm going to come back and we are going to move on to highlighter, mascara and lipstick. Okay, so now that I have my eyebrows on, I'm feeling a little bit more human. It's time for mascara. So when I went and got my Benefit products, I got a little sample of the They're Real mascara. I've never ever tried it and I've heard really good things about it. So we're going to try this now. What colour is this in though? This looks like a brown colour though. Oh no, it might actually be black. Alright, well, we're going to use it anyway. So I always curl my lashes first. Now that my lashes are curled, it's time to apply the mascara. So this is what the brush head looks like. It's really thin, it's quite wispy and spiky. The bristles seem to be relatively around the same size, so we're just going to see how this works. It is actually black, so it's not brown, just so you know. I feel like it is a little bit hard to get my lashes just because the wand is so short. Now I don't know if that's just the sample size that is that, or if that's the full size also, but I feel like it's a little bit hard to get to my lashes because the barrel, which is right here of the mascara wand, I feel like is going to hit me in the eye. I do like that it has that kind of nib on the end that's more rounded, and that it has like little bristles on there because it makes it really good for getting on like the outer corner and on the lower lashes. So that's one eye done. First impressions though is that it looks really nice. It looks really lengthening and volumizing. More lengthening than volumizing, but still a little bit of volume. The colour's really nice. The separation is also really nice. I feel like it's giving a nice separation to my lashes. It doesn't feel thick and it doesn't feel heavy. So because there is so much product that builds up on the tip of the brush, it's kind of like clumped up and made my outer lashes on my lower lash line very black, very thick, and there's just like a pool of mascara there. Now, oh my god, my favourite part, obviously we all know this is my favourite part, is highlighter. And I have a new highlighter and I'm super excited about it, and it's kind of coloured, so it's a bit different. I'm venturing out. So this is the Too Faced Diamond Light highlighter, so I'm going to open it. Oh, how cute. It looks like I'm like getting engaged, but I'm not. How freaking adorable is that packaging? Oh, look at how freaking gorgeous this is. It's got like a blue and purple reflect in it. Oh my gosh. Did I mention I get a bit excited about highlighters? I think I did. It's just so pretty. Like, look at it. I just want you to just keep looking at it because it's really pretty. But I'm going to put my face now. It is coloured, so if you don't like coloured highlighters, this might not be one for you, but let's see. Oh my god! Look at my nose! It's probably a bit much. Let's blend that up. I need to calm down. So this is, I will say, already very like purpley and maybe not a good look for my nose, but oh well. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. This is definitely not an everyday highlighter, I'll say that much. Oh my god. I'm gonna focus more of this on... Oh, I just look like an alien now. I'd say this highlighter is more for like editorial looks than you know, everyday going out looks, because I am looking a little alien-esque, but I'm fine with that. It's fine. But if you're not fine with that, I mean, yeah, maybe don't use this every day, because it is very purpley based, as you can see on my cheeks. But like, how gorgeous is it? Like, oh, I just want to keep putting more on. I should probably stop. I'm actually just going to be taking another flat little brush and dipping into the highlighter and going right below my brows, just because... Why not? Let's be a purple alien queen today. I'm going to put some of this on my inner corners too. I feel like this actually looks okay with the look I've done today because the metallic liquid eyeshadow on my eyes has a blue and purple reflect anyway. Okay, so that is it for the highlighter. I feel glowing and gorgeous. Like, this highlighter is amazing. So now I'm going to be putting on some lipstick. Okay, so please just ignore the crusty state of my lips. They are so dry. It's becoming winter here in Australia and it's freezing cold, and last night it was I think 8 degrees overnight, so it's pretty freaking cold. I like the cold though, so I'm not really complaining. But I am complaining, I guess a little, because my lips hurt, so. Anyway, moving on to lipstick. I'm going to be using this Colour Lock lipstick from BH Cosmetics in the shade... Well, I need to put my glasses on because I can't read that. That's how you wear glasses. In the shade Charlotte. So it's just this really nice, like, I call it more of like a dusty rose kind of colour. I've never used this before, so we'll see how it looks. Oh yeah, that's a really nice colour. Oh. I think that the shape of this is a little hard. I think the shape of this is a little hard to work with, but it's not too bad. I do feel like the shape of this is making it a little bit difficult to fill in my lip line how I like it. It's just this like flat shape, which you think normally wouldn't be a problem, but it kind of is, like, because I'm used to a point and I really like the point to get my cupid's bow really crisp, and I'm finding that a little bit difficult. Okay, so apart from the shape making it a little bit hard to apply, the lipstick colour is super gorgeous and I absolutely love it. However, it does feel a little bit tacky, a lot tackier than I'm used to, and it's quite matte. The tackiness isn't like too bad, but because it is quite matte and tacky, it's kind of clinging to my dry patches a little bit. It's not too bad, but that is just something to keep in mind, that it is quite sticky. So the last and final thing I have to test out is the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Never tried it, never tried anything from Urban Decay. Heard that it's really good for, especially for oily skin, so I'm excited. So I got the sample size. This is what it looks like, and I'm just gonna spray my face with it. Oh, so there's 2 caps on it. Oh, it definitely has a weird smell. It smells like olives. Why does it smell like olives? It smells like olives. Apart from the smell, my face feels and looks great, so I'm happy. Are you happy? Please be happy. Oh, that smell, I don't like olives. Did I get a dodgy one? Why does it smell like olives? Oh my god. So I guess that this product is more of a product that I have to see how it wears throughout the day, but right now my skin looks great. Feels great. Okay, so I just want to give you guys my final first impressions and thoughts on all of these products. So the Steel One Step Crack, loved it, we'll have to use again, felt very hydrating, and I do feel like it helped with my redness. The Benefit Professional, I feel like it did fill in my pores and it definitely has made my face look a lot smoother, and I am definitely going to be using this more. I do feel like it gave my skin a little bit of luminosity, but not like a super like vibrant glow. The Too Faced Born This Way foundation, I'm actually kind of falling in love with it, which is a bad thing because it's not cheap, but it has made my skin look really flawless, really natural. It's a great colour. The only thing I have to say is be wary of how much you use because it is quite thick, and then that can over time make your face feel quite heavy. The Benefit Blush Bar, absolutely love. I think the Hoola shade is amazing. I absolutely love that. I think it's very versatile too. They blend really easily into the skin. They kind of become part of your skin. I absolutely love the Dandelion Blush shade, and today I used a bit of the Gold Rush too. I think my skin looks really gorgeous and flawless, and I think the Gold Rush gave my cheeks a little bit more of a glow from within sort of feel, and a little bit of a sheen, I guess you could say. The only thing is that this is quite scented, so if you're worried about that sort of thing, maybe not for you. Again, I do have a full review on that palette, so if you want to watch it, it will be linked above. Then the next thing is the Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust Eyeshadow in the shade Solstice. I do really like this, and I think it has a really lovely glow on my eyes. It gives like a nice reflection of like different colours. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. The only thing is it feels quite thick and heavy, and I don't know if you can tell on camera right now, but it is starting to kind of like flake off, not peel off so much, but like it's kind of dried and like going like crusty and like it's starting to like flake off a little bit like that. I don't know whether that's because I put too much on or not. I might have to try it again, but it does feel quite heavy on my eyes, so that is just one thing to note. I'm a bit unsure about this one. I'm going to definitely have to try it again. The mascara, the Real Mascara by Benefit, I really like. I think it's really good. The only thing is because the barrel and the wand are so short, it makes it a little bit hard to get into the lashes. I do like the nib on the end, but that can kind of build up a lot of product and make it like really like pull up on your lashes. So I do like how it lengthens my lashes though. I think I'll just get the full size and it will probably be better, but I do like the formula. This Too Faced blush, oh my god, I'm absolutely in love with it. I think it's super gorgeous. Again, if you're not into colourful highlight, did I call this a blush? I meant highlighter. Oh my god, how did I, rude Amber. If you're not into colourful highlighters, maybe this one isn't for you, but I think if you're doing more of an editorial look, it'd be absolutely gorgeous. I personally really love it, and I'm definitely going to be wearing this a lot more, and I don't mind mind the colour. I don't care what anyone thinks of me, so I'm just like, whatever. And the lipstick, again, the shape was a little weird. This is from BH Cosmetics. The shape was a little bit hard to do my lip line. The colour is really nice, but it does feel still very tacky. That might not irritate some of you, but it might irritate others. It's not too bad for me. Like, if I don't press my lips together, I really don't notice it. I really love the colour. It's like a dusty rose colour, and the formula is quite matte, which I like, but yeah, I think it looks really nice overall. And then finally, I think this is the last thing I used, if there's something else. Sorry, I forgot it. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. My face feels really nice. I feel like it set the powders down quite nice. Again, the like long wear aspect of it, I'm going to have to test out, because like I can't really like give you an overall about that right now, but I will let you know probably in the next video. But as of right now, it feels really nice. My face feels like properly set, and the powders feel like nice. Nothing feels heavy on my face, and I feel like the spray definitely helped with that. The only thing that feels heavy is the liquid eyeshadow. I look good, I feel good, I'm happy, I'm in a great mood, I'm energetic. It's a good day, people. It's a good day. I hope you're having a good day. This, sadly though, is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Please don't forget to turn my post notifications on by clicking that bell icon next to the subscribe button. That notifies you when I upload a new video. All my social media links will be in the description box below as always, and on the end card. Again, thank you so much for watching. Bye!